From Graf Rink, Newburyport, it's Cape Ann League Hockey. Tonight we have the first round of the Newburyport Bank Hockey Classic, the 23rd annual Classic. And this is the Bresnahan division, and this game features St. Peter Marion of Worcester against the Newburyport Clippers. Here's the starting lineup for St. Peter Marion. Number 1, the goalie, Tyler Ledoux. Michael Sheeran, number 2, forward. Number 15, Brennan Kirkian, forward. And number 8, Connor Donahue. The right wing, number 10, Jonathan Tisdale. And center, number 14, Chris Allain. Head coach is Ryan Neville. For the Clippers, the goal, number 30, Ken Hodge. Defense, Tom Green, number 24. And also in defense, number 9, Cade Beaupalant. Left wing, number 7, Patrick Leary. Right wing, number 11, Matt Babcock. And the center, number 20, Jacob Grossi-Hogg. Clippers are coached by Paul Yameen. Clippers with a record 11-2-5. And now we'll have our national anthem. Okay, the winner of this game will play Friday night at 7 o'clock. The loser will play at 1 o'clock on Friday. And the other game is Andover against St. John's of Shrewsbury. That's being played tomorrow, so we won't know who they're going to play until after tomorrow's game. Clippers in their white with crimson numeral, a little bit of a gold trim. St. Peter Marion on the dark jerseys, white numerals. Set to get underway. Beaupalant with the puck for the Clippers. Over the right it goes. Babcock sends it on the end of the ice. Behind the net. Played out by St. Peter, coming all the way down the end of the ice. Clippers with it. Green up to Leary. John Green gets it back, almost knocked away by St. Peter. Intercepted, and Hodge covers up. Yeah, St. Peter Mary in their black uniforms with some purple in it, black and purple tops, white numerals. Ethan Coyer taking the face-off now for the Clippers against Matt Mazzulio. Over to the side. Go by the Clippers. Coyer over to Justin Knight. Donlin back near the behind the red line, the goal line. Coyer left side, skates towards the center. Coyer's shot is blocked. Kept in by the Clippers. St. Peter, they're called the Guardians. Their nickname is the Guardians. Clippers with it. Donlin, nice save there and held on. Nice save by Ledoux. Just underway here in the first period. Declan Sullivan. Out front, it's blocked. And it's loose, and now we have a whistle, and we're going to have it tied up. And it looks like we might have a... No? Looks like I thought they was pointing to a penalty at first. But they're not. It's just going to be a face-off. We're pointing over at the left side. Clippers with it, sent out front, and covered up by the goalie, Ledoux. .13:09 to go in the first. No score. Rogers on the face-off for the Clippers. And it's out to center ice. Kearney. Johnson, now Rogers. Rogers tried to send it, knocked away by St. Peter's. That was by, I'm not sure it was. It was Toomey with it for the Clippers. Beauplant over to Green. To Babcock. Babcock to center ice. Over the left side it goes. Leary. Clippers with it. Center pass knocked away by St. Peter Marion, and it's going to be icing against the Guardians. Rossi Hogg on the face-off now for the Clippers. Green has it, center ice, and it's going to be out of play. Again, Rossi Hogg to take the face-off. Set down the ice by Babcock. Michael Clute for St. Peter's with it. Clippers trying to dig it out. Now it goes behind the net. The shot is deflected wide. Leary going after it. And behind the net, Rossi Hogg. Kept in by Beauplant. Rossi Hogg with it. Now it comes out. Beauplant has to go back and get it. St. Peter Marion with the puck. Shot is wide. That shot was taken by Mazzulio. Green over to Beauplant. Beauplant skates behind his net. Up ahead to Leary. Very sensitive down the end of the ice. Babcock going after, but the goalie Ledoux holds on to it. 11:07 to go in the first, no score. Behind the net. And now we have a whistle. Looks like a penalty coming up here. Cross-checking. Looks like it might be against the Clippers. Ethan Koya going off. At 3:59. So the Guardians on the power play. So deflected wide. That shot was taken by Connor Donahue. And out front, oh, good deflection there. Saved by Hodge. The two leading scorers for St. Peter's are both freshmen. As they're a very young team. A lot of graduations last year. Knight with it for the Clippers, up ahead to Rogers. Rogers comes out the right side, skates towards the middle, and it's knocked away. And it's cleared down the end of the ice. Hodge sends over the other side. Grossi Hogg has it for the Clippers over to intended for Leary. Goes too far, but Leary catches up with it. Leary still has it. A minute to go on the penalty to Koya. Clippers were short-handed, but they're controlling the puck right now. St. Peter's has it now. St. Peter Marion out with it. Intercepted by the Clippers. Backhanded by Leary is covered up by Ledoux. 40 seconds to go on the penalty to Koya. 9:41 to go in the first, no score. Rogers going after it. He has it. Out front. Score. Oh! No, I thought it was almost be a score. Shot by Toomey, but the shot was missed. Up off the net. So 28 seconds to go in the power play. Beauplant. Cleared away. And come down the end of the ice. Clippers going after it. Sullivan. St. Peter's with it. St. Peter Marion has the puck. Beauplant for Newburyport comes back. Beauplant. Penalties over. Teams are at full strength with 9 minutes to go here in the first. Nice stick handling. Shot, score! Looks like Babcock. Matt Babcock with a goal for the Clippers at 6:50. So the Clippers lead 1-0. Pretty sure that goal will be Babcock. We'll get the official if we can hear it. Cade Beauplant, number 9, got the assist. So Clippers lead 1-0. 8:20 to go here in the first. And it's going to be face-off coming up, icing against St. Peter Marian. Clippers lead 1-0. Cole Spencer and a shot this wide. Kept in by Sullivan. Clippers with it behind the net. Bad puck. Out to Green. Green has it. Koya behind the net, Ethan Koya. Kept in by Sullivan. Clippers with it. Spence. And knocked away by St. Peter Marian. They come back with it. Shot is wide. Green with it for the Clippers. Breaks on, goes back, passes up ahead. Yes, Cole Spence. Spence on the right side. Oakland keeps it in now. St. Peter's come back. St. Peter Marian with the puck, the shot. Ooh, couldn't make the connection though, and it goes wide. Deflected. Beauplant with it for Newburyport. Beauplant still has it. Comes around behind the net. Bope still has it. He's checked in the play. Frank Kearney with it now. Kearney. Shots wide and kept in by Newburyport. Rogers kept it in. Behind the net was Toomey with it. Cleared away. St. Peter Marian comes back with it. Now the puck goes aside. Newburyport has that's Kearney. Kearney over to Beauplant, back to Kearney. Kearney has the puck. Up ahead to Rogers. Beauplant now for Newburyport. Straight down the middle. Bope with it. Cade Beauplant. Passed off to Toomey. Back center ice. Clippers with it. St. Peter. Oh, it's just deflects it over to Beauplant. 5.5 minutes to go in the first period. 1-0 Clippers. Justin Knight passes up ahead. Leary to Grossi Hogg. Grossi Hogg with it down the left side. Drops it back for Leary. Leary's shot is wide. .5:15 to go in a period. Newburyport 1. St. Peter Marian nothing. St. Peter Marian, they're located in Worcester. Clippers with it behind the net. Kept in by Donlin. Taken away by the Guardians. Down the end of the ice. Behind the Newburyport net. Tyler Coughlin with it headed for Newburyport. He's out there with Salvatore. And Ryan Archer. Salvatore, backhander, wide. Coughlin, glove save. .425 to go in the first. Newburyport 1, St. Peter Marian nothing. Ethan Koya taking the face-off now for the Clippers. Bradbury back to Declan Sullivan. Deflected the shot, and there was a save made as Spence tried to tip it in, but Ledoux held on to it. Again, Coyo on the face-off. Leary, it's good, poked away to center ice by St. Peter Marian. Clippers with it. Clipper there, because Spence in alone. Cole Spence, he couldn't get it. Puts it back. Spence behind the net. Bradbury. Green on the left side. Bradbury and a save made. Backhanded shot and a goal save made by Ledoux. 3:48 to go in the first period. Newburyport 1, St. Peter Marian nothing. Dylan Rogers taking the face-off now for the Clippers. Toomey behind the net. Now it comes out. Puck is kept in by Newburyport. Rogers shot and a glove saved by Ledoux, and he holds on. Unofficially, 9 shots for the Clippers and 1 for St. Peter Marian. Kept in by Newburyport. To go. First period. Rogers take the face off of the Clippers. Nope, not now as they make a change. Clippers trying to make a change, they couldn't do it. Yeah. Rossi Hogg into the game now. Replacing Rogers. Clippers with like Beauplan out left front, and St. Peter's coming back. Pass broken up nicely by Beauplan. Up to Toomey. Clippers have it. Newburyport over the left side with it. The Guardians with it. Out front, the shot is deflected wide. Donlin sends it back. Kicked aside, but it's not on goal. Or not on net. And now we have a face-off down in Newburyport end. 2:22 to go in the period. Clippers lead 1-0. Saved by Hodge on the shot. It might have been on net. It's tough to we'll give it a shot. Mr. Connor Donahue taking the face off for the Guardians. Shot, deflect, score! 14 took the shot. That was Chris Elaine. And I don't know if it was deflected or not. It looked like it might have been deflected. But St. Peter Marian ties it up at 11:46 of the period. Make that 12:46. 14 is involved with the assist or the goal. I don't know if it was deflected. It looked like it was deflected. 14 from 8. Connor Donahue got the assist. And it was 14 Chris Elaine. And held up for face-off. 1:33 to go in the first. Newburyport 1, St. Peter Marian 1. Rossi Hogg on the face-off now. Swept in by Newburyport. Shot is wide. Guardians come back. Broken up by Newburyport. Green has it now for the Clippers. Back at center ice. Leary moves it ahead. And broken up by St. Peter Marian. Kearney. Intercepted by, and it's offside. So 1:03 to go in the period. 1-1. Koya taking the face-off now for the Clippers. He's out there with Bradbury and Spence. A minute to go in the period. Donlin up to Bradbury. Bradbury on the left side drops it back. Koya. Koya sends it back to the right point. And the shot is blocked. Clippers still with it. Koya. Kept in by Knight. Donlin pass off to the side. And cleared by St. Peter Marian. And Hodge has to make the save. Bradbury's shot hits the post. 15 seconds to go. Period. Donovan's shot is wide. Score for the Clippers! At 14:58. On the rebound, put in by the Clippers. Buzzer sound ending the first period, and a goal with 1.7 seconds scored. Okay, the goal was scored by number 6 Justin Knight, assisted by Matt Donlin and Rob Johnston. So after one period of play, Newburyport with 2 goals, Matt Babcock and Justin Knight with the goals, and 1 goal by Chris Elaine of St. Peter Marian. So Clippers have a 2-1 lead. Unofficially, Newburyport outshot St. Peter's Marian 14-4, and only penalty was against the Clippers. Okay, we're back ready to start the second period. Clippers lead 2-1. Newburyport with the puck. Oh, kicked out, nice save by Ledoux. Behind the net with it, Jacob Rossi Hogg. Babcock shot is wide. Outside, just went outside the blue line there. And Clippers are offside. player down the end of the ice. 2-1 Clippers lead. Just underway here in the second. Down the left sideline from the Clippers. Down behind the net. Nice hustle by Grossi Hogg. Out to Green. That's Krikorian with it for St. Peter. Shot saved by Ledoux. Shot taken by Grossi Hogg. Larry with it. Babcock. Babcock has it. Shot saved. Clippers with it. Babcock has it. Back out to Beaupont. Shot is blocked out front and covered up by Ledoux. 13:35 to go in the second. 2-1 Newburyport. We got a penalty coming up here. It looks like Clippers going off. Cole Spence. So Spence goes off. And St. Peter Marion will be on the power play. Taking the face off is number 16, Matthew Nizzolio. He's one of their leading scorers. He's one of the freshmen. Nizzolio and Elaine, the one who scored the first goal, both freshmen. The leading two scorers on the team. Shot is wide. Knight. St. Peter's with it. Played away by the Clippers. St. Peter goes back after it. That's Sheeran with it. Intercepted by Bradbury. Bradbury down behind the net. Sent it back to Koya. Koya goes off to the left. And it cuts across. Now it's still with the Clippers. Bradbury intercepts again. A good job by Bradbury. Shot is wide. Bradbury comes all the way over the other side. Now Koya with it for Newburyport. Koya goes down. Clippers with the puck. Shot deflected off of a player up front for St. Peter Marion. Sheeran with it. Taken away by Koya. Koya. They score! Rogers! Rogers from Koya. Short-handed goal. Dylan Rogers from Ethan Koya. Nice passing and a good shot. That's a short-handed goal. That came at 2:41 of the period. And the Clippers lead 3-1. St. Peter Marion with the puck. Sent down the end of the ice. No icing. Going after far as the Clippers. Clippers off to the left side. Trying to clear it out. Kept in by St. Peter Marion. Now it's Clippers with it. Kept in by St. Peter's. Save made by Hodge. Down the side. This is Clippers with Salvatore. Salvatore score! Salvatore! Nick Salvatore with a goal. Nice goal by Nick Salvatore. Up in the upper left hand of the goalie, to the left side of the goalie, the glove side. At 3:35. And Clippers lead 4-1. Bradbury down with it. Save made by Ledoux. That was off of Leary. So Nick Salvatore with a goal for Newburyport after Dylan Rogers comes right behind the net and is covered up by Ledoux. Frank Kearney with the assist also on that goal by Salvatore. So Salvatore from Kearney. Shot is wide. Kept in by Newburyport. Declan Sullivan. Sullivan tried to send it out front. He did. Shot score! Patrick Leary from Declan Sullivan. Leary from Sullivan. 4:04. And the Clippers lead 5-1. Patrick Leary from Declan Sullivan. Kind of nice when it goes down this end. I can see it better. (5-1) Clippers. All of a sudden they scored 4 goals in about 5 minutes. Actually, 4:06 to be exact. Center passes to score! Dylan Rogers. Rogers' second goal of the game. Second goal of the period. That comes at 4:23. So actually, with the last 2 seconds of the first period and the first 4 minutes and 23 seconds of the second period, the Clippers scored 5 goals. And it's now 6-1 Newburyport. Knight and Johnston on the assists. And a shot goes up high off the net. So 10:13 to go to second period, 6-1 Newburyport. Big sudden outburst of scoring. Shots off of shot by Will Smith, the save made by Ledoux. Clippers had 10 shots on goal here in the first 5 minutes of the second period. Scored 4 goals in that time. Salvatore taking the face-off now. He's out there with Will Smith and Tyler Coughlin. Richmond on the face-off that time for the Clippers. Passed up ahead, taken away by Newburyport. Sent back to center ice. Hodge comes way out to make the save on that one. Another good save there by Hodge. Nice glove save there. Off down in front of Hodge. Behind the Newburyport net, Clippers with it. Spence gets it in, now it's behind again. Pass behind the net. Spence pass up ahead, kept in by St. Peter's. Sent back the end of the ice, and this is icing against the St. Peter Marion. 9:07 to go in the second period, 6-1 Newburyport. Clippers with it. Oh, nice move. Scored by Grossi Hogg, Jacob Grossi Hogg. Beautiful move on that one. That coming at 6 minutes of the period. 7-1 Newburyport. I know what Coach Amin said between periods, but must have, whatever it was that fired the team up. Declan Sullivan with a puck. All right, so Koya and Babcock with the assists. And the 7 Clippers with a puck shot save. Good save there by Ledoux. Clippers almost were able to put the rebound in that time. It just deflected off the stick of Larry area where it had the open side. Clippers with the puck. Larry has it knocked away. Larry gets it back. Pass over the side. Babcock's shot, a save is made by Ledoux. Grossi Hogg's shot, a save made by Ledoux. 2 good saves in a row by Ledoux. Ledoux was pooped. I'll tell you, he's had 14 shots on goal here, less than just over 7 minutes of play in this period. Kept in by Newburyport. Clippers with the puck. Deflected again by Ledoux. Shot this time hits the post. Toomey went after it. Now the shot is blocked out front. Deflected shot. Ledoux couldn't save it. Oh, nice save there by Ledoux. Clippers had a nice bid there and a save was made. St. Peter Marion comes back with it. Knocked away by Kearney. One shot is wide. Deflected shot is wide. Played away. Clippers come back with it. And a rolling puck. Toomey. Rogers with it now for Newburyport. Tried to stuff it around, the pass is just deflected wide. Clippers change up. Salvatore. Oh, now Kearney with it. Will Smith now sent back by St. Peter Marion. It goes out of play, and we'll have a face-off. 6:32 to go in the second period. Newburyport 7, St. Peter Marion 1. I'd like to thank our sponsors: Giuseppe's Italian Restaurant, Newburyport, 5 Cent Savings Bank, Elder Law Solutions, Park Lunch Restaurant, Simmons Plumbing and Heating, and Arthur S. Page Insurance. And St. Peter's going to be changing their goalie now. Their goal now is, and also Newburyport's changing their goalie. In goal for St. Peter Marion now is number 30. Kyle Hesselton, and for Newburyport, number 1, Jackson Marshall. Clippers with the puck. Richmond with it. Richmond tried to center it. Smith with a check. Smith has it. Will Smith, the puck is loose, cleared away by St. Peter Marion. That was by number 10, Jonathan Tisdale. Smith with it for the Clippers. Salvatore is checked in the play. Behind the net comes St. Peter Marion. Salvatore tried to take it away. Now it's Richmond with it for the Clippers. Richmond out to the point. Bounce the puck taken away by St. Peter Marion. Now Richmond gets it back. Richmond over to Bradbury. Shot is high over the net. That was kept in by Newburyport. St. Lawrence out there now. Tucker St. Lawrence. Now it's Beauplant with it for Newburyport. Clippers with it. Center. The shot there. Coy has a save made. Backhand shot by Coy and the save was made. Clippers come back. It's by Bradbury. And sent back down by Bradbury behind the net. Taken by Krikorian now. Krikorian. Pass up ahead to Nunziolio. Spence for the Clippers. Cole Spence. Knocked away by St. Peter. Clippers with it. Good shift there by Koya. Couldn't make the connection to Spence. Spence has the puck now. Spence tried to send it to Bradbury. Couldn't make it. Shot up front. A save made by the goal. Another save by Heselton. Two good saves in a row there. Just under 4 minutes to go in the period. Newburyport 7, St. Peter Marion 1. The save there by Marshall. St. Peter Marion comes back. That was passed up ahead by Nunamaker. Behind the net, Clippers with it. 3:25 to go in the second period. No icing, pushed them all the way down this end. Kept in by Newburyport. Now St. Peter Marion tried to come back, but was taken away by the Clippers. Sent back to center ice by St. Peter Marion. Knight for the Clippers with 3 minutes to go in the period. Sent back by St. Peter Marion all the way back to the end of the ice. Sullivan with it for Newburyport. Pass cross side, intended for Spence. Spence is checking the play. Well, actually, that wasn't Spence. That was Coughlin. St. Peter Marion cleared it out. That was Tisdale that did that. And covered up by Marshall. 2:20 to go in the second period. Newburyport 7, St. Peter Marion 1. By St. Peter Marion, almost taken away by the Clippers. Back down the zone, a shot wide. Back out. Have to regroup as the Guardians. Intercepted by Newburyport. Glossy Hogg shot goes out, blocked, not on goal. Leary. Glossy Hogg with it. The shot is deflected and sent back by St. Peter Marion. Thomas Green goes after for the Clippers. He has it. Save. Nice save there by Heselton. Clippers with it. Another save. Green. Babcock. Back to Green. Shot is wide. Green has it. Sent that around. Donlan has it for the Clippers. Donlin. Minute to play in the period. And, oh, nice play there by Babcock. He went down, and back, reached out with his stick and was able to get the puck. High shot is wide there by Leary. Kept in by Babcock. Clippers come back. Now it's Peter. 30 seconds to go in the period. Clippers with it. Now it's St. Peter Marion behind the net. And 10 seconds to go in the period. Green has up a Newburyport down the left side. Green dropped it back. And it's back in center ice. Buzzer sounds ending the period. A very impressive period for the Clippers, as Newburyport scored 5 goals in that period. Gives them a 7 in the game, and they got 5, 10, 15, 20 shots on goal for a total of 34 in the game unofficially. No goals for St. Peter's. They had 4 shots on goal for a total of 8 after 2 periods of play. And the scoring this period was Dylan Rogers from Ethan Coyer, and then Nick Salvatore from Frank Kearney, and Patrick Leary from Declan Sullivan, Dylan Rogers from Justin Knight and Rob Johnston, and then Jacob Grossi-Hogg from Ethan Coyer and Matt Babcock. And there was 1 penalty in that period against the Clippers. So after 2 periods of play, the score is Newburyport Clippers 7 and St. Peter Marion Guardians 1. Period just underway. Clippers lead 7-1. Shot there, a couple of shots by the Clippers. A save was made. St. Peter comes back with it. Now St. Lawrence has it for Clippers, and we have a whistle. And going off on the Clippers is Mike Toomey, number 12. Only 3 penalties in the game, all against the Clippers. They did score 1 shorthanded goal. So St. Peter Marion on a power play. Saved by Marshall. Clippers with the puck. Now it's St. Peter Marion. And Clippers get it back. Sullivan. Played out by Newburyport. Archer. Now it's Declan Sullivan. Sullivan right down the middle with it. Sullivan still has it. Behind the net. Archer goes after it. Archer with it. Archer gets it back behind the net. And the Guardians come back with it. Down the middle, but to the left. Elaine, he has their goal. Tried to center it, knocked away by Newburyport. Salvatore with it. Nick Salvatore, the center ice. Declan Sullivan sends it down the end of the ice for the Clippers. Minute gone by in the penalty. Intercepted by Coughlin. The Guardians come back. Offside. Richmond going to take the face-off now for the Clippers. Frank Canny with it in Newburyport. Lane has it. Tried to set it, knocked away. St. Lawrence trying to clear it. Now it's knocked away by Coughlin. Coughlin and St. Lawrence go after the Clippers. It's St. Lawrence sends it down the end of the ice. Almost out the center ice because it deflected. Canny with it. And now he clears at the end of the ice and Clippers are short-handed, so it's not icing. 5 seconds to go in the penalty. Richmond passed up ahead, intercepted by St. Peter's. Out to the middle. Penalty's over. Teams with full strength. Richmond down the middle with it. Richmond straight's over to his left. Shot is deflected and save made there by Heselton. $11:55 to go in a game. Newburyport leads 7-1. Rogers taking the face off. St. Peter's with it now. Sent back with it comes St. Peter's, Marion, and sent down the end of the ice where Tom Green has it for Newburyport. Kept in by the Guardians, knocked away by Rogers. Rogers with it and can have a face-off. 11:32 to go in a game. There's a hand pass, they called it. Rogers on the face-off. Sullivan. Rogers. Johnson passed up ahead. Now it's the Guardians. Center ice over the line. Intercepted by Newburyport. Robert Johnson down the left side. Johnson skates towards the center. Flips it in and a score. Johnson's that bounced over Heselton's stick and into the end for a goal. So Robert Johnson with this goal for the Clippers. Rob Johnson, he's got a couple of assists also today. That goal came at 3:59. Yeah, let me see, Rob's had at least 2 assists to go along with that goal. If it is, I'm pretty sure he's the one that got it. Archer with it. All right, now Will Smith just scored for the Clippers. I didn't hear the announcement on the assist on Johnston's goal because too much noise going on with the goal by Smith. So Will Smith scored the next goal for the Clippers at 4:14. All right, I didn't hear the assist on either. That was at 3:59. This goal was a little bit later than that. So Johnson and Smith quickly with goals for the Clippers. It's now 9-1. Clippers are offensive power play tonight. Real good show offensively for the Clippers. A nice save there by Heselton. Salvatore going after it. Back to center ice, Clippers with it. St. Lawrence sends it back. Guardians with it. Now it's Rogers for the Clippers. Sullivan has it, Declan Sullivan. Straight down the middle. Over to his left, Sullivan still has it. Shot to save by Heselton. Kept in by the Clippers Coughlin. Out to the left. Sullivan shot was blocked. Rogers to Green. The Guardians come back. And now it's going to be Newburyport with it. Green is down the middle, now goes to his right. Puts it down behind the net. Kept in by Sullivan. Shot a save by Heselton. Good job by Beaupont. Guardians coming back right towards us. Now it's coming down behind the net. Sheeran trying to dig it out, and we're going to have a penalty, I think, to Declan Sullivan. Sullivan going off. .43 of the period. And that's the 1, 2, 3, 4th penalty of the game, all against the Clippers. Sullivan goes off. Salvatore with the puck. Kept in by St. Peter's. Shot is wide. And now St. Lawrence clears it down the end. Nunzemaker has it. Intercepted by Sullivan. I mean by Salvatore. Archer with it. Archer is checked on the play. St. Peter Marion behind their own net. Kept in by the Clippers. Green with it. Now behind the net. The Guardian tries to come out with it. Kept in by Newburyport. Good job there to send it back down the end. St. Peter Marion on the power play. Their 4th of the day. Clippers have a shorthanded goal as they scored on one of them. 59 seconds to go on the penalty to Sullivan. 7:16 to go in the game. 9-1 Newburyport. Scoreboard only shows 8, but it's 9. St. Peter Marion back with it. And we got a penalty coming up here to Newburyport. It might be Frank Kearney, number 2, going off. So Clippers going to be 2-man shot now. Kearney going off at 7:54. So it'll be 2-man shot for 49 seconds. And then there'll be another power play for 1:11. So 5-on-3 advantage for St. Peter Marion. Clippers have Rogers, St. Lawrence, and Toomey out there. Taking a face-off for St. Peter Marion is Connor Donahue. Puck is loose out front. And one of the penalties that I've registered on the scoreboard, so it's not on the scoreboard yet, but the Clippers were short-handed, but the time's not going off on the clock. So St. Peter's with the puck, a 2-man advantage. Shot to save by Marshall, and he holds on. .22 seconds to go on the penalty to Sullivan. And 1:33 to Kearney. Checking now on the scoreboard. It should be 1:33 because there was a 1:03. It was 49 seconds to go in the first penalty. It was called. All right, minute 25 showing now. Okay. Shot saved by Marshall. Another save by Marshall. 2 good saves in a row by Jackson Marshall. Yeah, there's a minute 3 left between the 2 penalties. St. Peter Marian with the shot. Pass over to the right. Now back over the other side. Save, kicked out. A rebound score. 8 with the score. So the score is by number 8, Connor Donahue. Power play goal. That coming at 8:45. Connor Donahue with a power play goal, and it's now 9-2. Minute 1 seconds to go, and a penalty to Kearney. Actually, that penalty is negated now, so the Clippers are back to full strength. Clippers with the puck. Shot wide. All right, the assistant at goal was Michael Sheeran. Goal was by number 8, Connor Donahue. .540 to go in the game. Newburyport leads 9-2. Sullivan throws a pass up. Johnson, now Richmond. Cleared away by St. Peter Marian. This will be icing with 5:20 to go in the game. Again, we thank our sponsors: Giuseppe's Italian Restaurant, Newburyport, 5 Cent Savings Bank, Elder Law Solutions, Park Lunch, Simmons Plumbing and Heating, and Arthur's Page Insurance. Thank you for your sponsorships and support. Sullivan. Backhanded shot. Walked away. Richmond trying to dig it out. Behind the net. Smith is with him. Smith and Richmond going after it. Now Johnson's shot is wide. Kept in by Newburyport. And we got a penalty coming up here. Delayed penalty. That's going to be a tripping penalty. See who's going off. It's going to be Robert Johnston for the Clippers. At 10, Robert Johnston. So Rob Johnson goes off the penalty, and that's the 6th penalty of the game against Clippers. None against St. Peter Marian. Clippers short-handed again. Behind the net. Kearney trying to dig it out. Out front of the net. Clippers knock it away. Over the right side. Toomey coming out the right side. Like Toomey. And the shot is wide. Clippers with it. And now we got a whistle. It looks like 24 Green going off for the Clippers. Tom Green. And also a player for St. Peter's of Marion, St. Peter Marion. 10:35. So it'll be matching penalties. So they substitute for them. So they would still play 5-on-4. Clippers still short-handed by a man. Behind the net. Clippers with it. Kearney keeps it in. 4 minutes to go in the game. Clippers with the puck. Clippers trying to kill off the penalty. Rogers. Now, good job there by Sullivan to go after it. Kearney with it. Kept in by St. Peter Marion. Shot at the nice save, score! 14 with the goal. By Chris Elaine. Oops, they're talking about kicking it in, maybe? We'll see. It was Chris 14 was Chris Elaine, but we'll see if he got the goal. It was kicked in. It looks like it's going to be Elaine with the goal. Yep. His second goal of the game. And that'll be a power play goal. At 11:33, a power play goal. Elaine's second goal of the game. 9-3, 3:24 to go in the game. Richmond with the puck. Rogers. Clippers still short-handed. Now the penalty is over. Once they scored the goal, they're not short-handed anymore. They just cleared the scoreboard. Yep. Clippers with the puck. 2:50 to go in the game. Rogers with it. Clippers lead 9-3. Rogers. Now it's back, kept in by the Clippers. It was behind the net. And now we're going to have a face-off. It's 9-3 Clippers, even though the scoreboard shows 8-3. They didn't record, put one of the Clippers scores up. I see the referee talking to the Clippers bench. And a penalty coming up to the Clippers. Looks like green. Nope. Nope, I guess not. I don't know what that was all about. Clippers with the puck. Johnston. Now Sullivan. Saved by Hesselton. Yeah, I don't know what just happened there. The referees were out of the Newburyport bench talking, pointing the bench, and all of a sudden Green comes out, looked like he was going towards the penalty box, and he talked to the referee, and then they sent him back on the bench, no penalty. So I don't know what that discussion was all about. 1:56 to go in the game. Clippers up 9-3. Green save is made. Clear down the end of the ice. Marshall leaves it for Green. Green. Nice stick handling. All the way down with it. Now passes it off to Richmond. Shot is wide. Kept in by Newburyport. Now it's behind the net. Rogers with it. Rogers still has it. Behind the net. Now it goes to the side. Out front now. Green shot. Save is made and cleared away. Nice job there by the Guardians. Minute to go in the game. Green over to the right side. Now it's Clippers with it. St. Lawrence. Richmond passed up ahead to Archer, knocked away. St. Peter Marion back with it. Knocked away by the Clippers. Rogers. Up ahead it goes to Archer. Archer behind the net. To Rogers. Rogers outside, his shot is saved. Kearney keeps it in. Less than 10 seconds to go. The save is made. And that's it. Buzzer sounds, ending the game. And the Clippers win by a score of 9-3. And we're going to have the Giuseppe Italian Restaurant recap coming up for you. In that period, Newburyport had 2 goals from a total of 9 in the game. Unofficially, 14 shots on goal to give the Clippers 48 in the game. 2 goals for St. Peter Marion gives them 3 altogether. They had 8 shots for a total of 16. So unofficially, 48-16, the Clippers outshot St. Peter Marion, and there was a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 penalties against Newburyport, 1 against St. Peter Marion, and during those penalties, St. Peter Marion did score 2 power play goals. The Clippers had 1 shorthanded goal. The goals for St. Peter Marion, Chris Elaine scored 2 goals, and Connor Donahue scored 1. For the Clippers, it was Matt Babcock, Justin Knight, Nick Salvatore, Pat Leary, Jacob Grossi-Hogg, Robert Johnson, Will Smith, each scoring a goal, and 2 goals were scored by Dylan Rogers. And the Clippers were able to use both goalies tonight, Ken Hodge and Jackson Marshall, and also 2 goalies for St. Peter Marion. So with this win, Newburyport will now play Friday night at 7 o'clock, and they will play the winner of Andover and St. John's at Shrewsbury, which should be an exciting game. That should be a tough game for the Clippers. So Newburyport will play Friday night at 7, and we have 2 Mastonoma girls games coming up this week also. Tuesday, we're doing a game. They play Tuesday against Methuen Tewksbury, and then they will play Thursday, depending on how the games come out Tuesday. So the final score today, Newburyport Clippers 9, St. Peter Marions 3. Thanks for being with us. Stay tuned to more sports on PortMedia.